know if you can hear the song, but it's like my absolute favorite. I'm gonna just sit and finish jamming. My ears so so I'm only gonna be on here for a little while, maybe half an hour on here. Oh my God, hi Sean. Can you guys hear what I'm hearing? I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. I love that song. Can you hear that? Hi, you guys. Figured I would start off by listening to some jams. I actually listen to that when I'm on my way to group readings. I'll plug it in and jam out on my way there. Usually you can hear me coming down the road. The thump, thump, thumper that annoys everybody. That's me. I'll be headbanging in my car to a little bit of AC/DC. And I want to say White Lion, but that's an absolute lie because I am not a huge White Lion fan. I think they had a song or two that I cared for, but like, I don't know why I want to say White Lion. Any White Lion fans on? I know I missed all of the names coming in. So hi, you guys. I was rocking out. All right. Miss Sean, Miss Arvin, Miss Tammy, Karen, Brenda, Tana. Hello, sweet soul. Lynette. Hi, I'm well. I'm well. Sherry, hello. Pamela, hello. Wendy. I got two Wendy's, and it's funny that you guys came in back to back. Wendy Wise and Wendy McMacken. That's just fun to say. that last name is just fun to say. I'm just saying. I want to call my dog that. Actually, my dog's name is Mac, and I have a Mac and a Kenzie from Mackenzie. Danette, hello. Monica, hi, sweet soul. Well, yeah, I need a theme song. Like, get over yourself. But seriously, I love music. I'm a very musical person. Okay. Okay, so for those I didn't catch and say hi to yet, I think Lorene, I think Sean, I got you. I got you. Michelle, Kathy. Good evening. Fran, hello. Mary, hello. Sharon, hello. I got two. Marys are back to back. Isn't that interesting about the duplication of names are coming in back to back? That's awesome. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out when information starts rolling. Carla, well, welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay, I look refreshed. Yes, I had a busy day. I had to de-poop the yard from 3 German Shepherds. That was a party. Then we ran to town, did some errands, did a lot of chores. So this was a catch-up day. Tomorrow is going to be swamped. Friday's going to be swamped. So trying to get in as much as I can today. And the sun has been good to me. I've been getting lots of sun. Hi, Miss Jackie. Sherry Richmond, how are you? Double, haha, double good. Yes, double good, double the trouble. Miss Tabitha, hello. I haven't been on it. Well, actually, that's not true. I was on yesterday for, I don't know how long I was on for, half an hour. Diana Ramers, well, hello from Texas. Susan, hi. Hi, Dana, hello. So, Audrey, Desiree, Susan, I think I cut you. Terry. Okay. All right. So we are live. It is, what is today? Today's Wednesday, May 10th. It is 4:36 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're watching this after I'm not live, I won't be able to respond to you, so don't get mad at me. Okay. Stacy, hello. Kathy, I'm all ready. And I think it's going to be really nice. So we probably can set out on my front porch instead of going in my little trailer. I use the trailer as we have a camp RV fifth wheel that I use as an office. It's a great place to have readings because it's private. Okay. All right. So Sherry, you're good. Woo woo. All right, you guys. I don't really have any specific topic in mind, but I will tell you something that has been coming up a lot in my world. in readings, and I did a group reading last night for a group of a group in grief counseling. So, and I always consider that a huge honor to be invited to talk. Okay, and especially, unfortunately, there was a lot of suicides. A lot of people lost their children to suicide. So I think that is an important topic. And I feel like it deserves more time than what I'm going to give it tonight. So I'll just I may leave this hanging a little bit. But first thing is, when somebody passes from suicide, you need to know that they are not going to hell and they're not being tortured or punished. There's a lot of healing that takes place for them so that they can look at the experiences they had and how any changes that they may need to make or for their next journey. Okay. There was somewhere else I wanted to go with that, and I lost my train of thought. So hopefully my guides will bring that back to me. And I know that is a really deep subject. Oh, it was about, thank you. It was about talking to your loved ones about suicide. After somebody has passed from suicide, it is common for somebody to say you should have talked to them about it, or have you ever talked to them about suicide, or bringing that up? Have you had those conversations? So I will tell you, I personally, and for those of you who follow me, you know my son took his life in 2010, and I absolutely know way too many people who have also lost children to suicide. And through my work, I have unfortunately had met so many. And when I say unfortunately, it's because that's not the best way to have to meet somebody, is it? So, but I do feel, again, that's an honor that I get to, and I am honored that people trust me. But it's common to say, well, did you talk to them about it? And there's not been one person that I've talked to that hasn't had that conversation with their child about suicide, and they still commit it. So I always make it a topic, especially if you know your child is struggling. But for me, it's also going to be important to get in front of it. And that is about teaching our children from the time they're tiny, they're littles, how to understand their emotions and how to process it. And if you don't know how to do that, it's time to learn. Okay. Because that's where we get ourselves in trouble, is by not being able to process and thinking that this is it, it's the end. Okay. Because there's always tomorrow. And I think once we get to a certain point, unfortunately, we kind of can't get out of it. So work with those littles, get in front of it, talk to them, teach them how to process, teach them how to release anger, teach them how to meditate. Meditation is a freaking amazing tool. I feel like it should be taught from the time we're tiny, elementary school, kindergarten, smaller. Just learning how to just sit and be with how you feel, because so many of us spend so much time pushing it away. That's where alcoholism and drugs come in, where it covers that up because we don't want to feel the feels. Okay. All right. That's my soapbox, you guys. And so, anyway, I just felt like it was an important topic because last night, most of the people in the room had a child who passed from suicide, or somebody connected to them who passed from suicide. And a very dear friend of mine just is preparing to lay her child to rest for the same. So just a lot. And actually, outside of my group reading last night and my friend, all of my clients, I would say I have all of my clients this week. Many of my clients this week have lost somebody to suicide, and that's not always common for me. I do, cancer is actually very common, to have somebody who passed from cancer. That is very common. And suicide kind of comes in, like sometimes I get groups of lots and lots of people who have passed from suicide, but this week it's really been a lot. Okay. All right, you guys. Hi, Miss Cherry. How you doing, lady? Okay. So, I think I got Kathy party on the porch at Melissa's house tomorrow. Okay. Erica, hi, sweet soul. And then Dana, Jerry, I said, Wendy, a friend's son committed suicide, and he said when he got to hell, he was going to kick him in the nuts. I said, you will see him, but it won't be in hell. It will not be in hell. I told my son I'm going to kick him in the shins. I did. And I might punch him in the nose. I've kind of gotten over that, wanting to kick him. But but some days it still pops in, and that's kind of grief. Grief works in really crazy ways. So, okay. Hi, Miss Karen. I know I almost feel bipolar going from one really sad topic to say hi. Okay. All right. Hugs to everyone else who is or has been dealing with. Yeah, thank you, Pamela. That is really sweet. Sharon, well put. Thank you. Lost my daughter in 91. Oh, Sherry, hugs to you, sweet soul. And that is just to lose them so young. Eric, I'm terrified for when I have to have this conversation with my son. I hope to do it right. Get in front of it just by helping him understand his emotions when he does get upset, and not. A lot of times parents say, stop crying. I'll give you something to cry about. I've heard that so much. And when I was little, I didn't really get a spanking when I was little, but I probably heard that a lot. But teaching them how to deal with their emotions and how to feel their emotions and what they are and why they're feeling them. And again, we're taught so much to restrict ourselves from feeling. We're world rampant in self-medicating. So, but if we could learn how to feel, I feel like it would change the world. I believe we would have less violence, less. I don't want to get political, but less violence of so many types. But it doesn't. But it starts at the home, and it starts with the parents, and it starts with those babies. Okay, and maybe we won't change it tomorrow, but I feel like we can change it if we try. Okay, all right, you guys. So. Oh yeah, lots of to anybody who's lost a child, no matter how you've lost a child, or if you've lost a loved one, no matter who the loved one is, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, friend. I send you so much love tonight. So, and I'll just ask everybody to kind of join in on that. And this is going to sound woo woo. I like that word, so I will say it. But when you ask somebody to send you love, don't forget to receive it. So how many times has somebody said, I'll pray for you? Or how many times have you said, could you say a prayer for me? Or could you say a prayer for my friend? But what do you do with that energy? Have you ever received it? I always kind of like it. It's like in the cloud, in the storage cloud up above you. Okay, just receive it. Ask your guides to help you with that if you're struggling with it. Like, I don't even know what the hell to do with that. Sit on the edge of your bed, feet down, palms up in your lap, and you can do this beautiful little mudra right here. It's receiving. Put it on your knees, spine straight, shoulders back. I receive all of the love and light that's ever been sent to me, and then feel it. Don't just say it, but you have to feel it. So you're marrying your thoughts and your emotions, and just imagine that it's coming in from the top of your head and working its way through your body. It's the most beautiful thing. The first time I did it, I felt high. No, I don't do drugs, but it was like, oh, Lord have mercy. That was a lot. So do it when you have some time to just sit with it and feel it. Okay. And you might do that regularly too. Give yourself a little download of love. Because I think that energy goes places. Take it. Take that energy. And you're not taking it from anybody else either. Okay. All right. Arva, thank you. That's beautiful. And it looks like I'm a couple minutes behind because I'm a chatty Kathy this morning or tonight, whatever. My mom passed from cancer a few years ago. Now we are waiting to hear if my older brother. Oh, much love and whoo. Audrey, when my girls are crying and I ask what's wrong, sometimes they say nothing. It's stupid. I always tell them if it's upsetting you. Yeah. If it's upsetting you, it's not stupid. Emotions aren't stupid. Emotions are there for a reason. Okay. Desiree, my son is going through a lot of emotions as well as my 5-year-old. They just lost their wait. So your children lost their 8-year-old and 6-year-old brother, 8-year-old sister and 6-year-old brother, and then February you lost. So those are their siblings from their dad. Am I understanding that correctly? I don't know what that means. I'm hearing things. Sorry. I hear toy holler. toy hauler. A toy hauler is an RV where you can put your side-by-sides in the back. Oh, potential spam. Getting something you don't want. That's interesting that would come up right as I was getting toy hauler. Woo woo is good. Open your heart chakra, people. Open that heart chakra. That's right at the center of your chest. If you're not familiar with heart chakra or with chakras in general, we have 7 main chakras. We have hundreds, but we have 7 main chakras. We have one located at the base of our spine. It's our root chakra. Then we have one just below our belly button. It's our sacral. Then we have our solar plexus located just above our belly button. Then our heart chakra, our throat, our third eye, our crown. And then we have a chakra that's just up about here too. Okay. Okay. Those are 2 of my 4 children. So you lost 2 children and you lost your parents to cancer all this year. Oh my God. So, yeah, we'll just ask everybody to send you some healing thoughts and healing energy. And then what I hear in my head is take a break, take it a day at a time. Hopefully you are. Oh, but oh my God, that's a lot, Mama. That's a lot. I'm going to let you ask a question. Okay. If you have anything you want to ask, I'm just going to give you, go ask, post it, ask your question, and we'll just wait for you. Because I feel like there's so much I want to say, but I feel like it needs to be exactly where you wanted it to go. I do get Desiree. I will give you the month of January is significant. Yeah, I do hear follow the leader. I feel like we already know what follow the leader is. Somebody passed right after somebody else. So that's with your parents. Yeah, just asking for a lot of extra prayers for you. I do believe personally when we experience a lot of loss, I like to think of that as like somebody signed up, you signed up for an advanced course. Like you're not messing around. Your soul has a lot of work to do and it's here to do it. Okay. And I'm sure you see some people in your life who seemingly skate through life, like everything just seems so easy for them. But maybe they've had advanced courses in their last lifetime, so they're just chilling in this one. But when you have a lot of intense loss in a short amount of time, that is pushing you into the spirituality. It's pushing you. You're looking for answers. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? When you start looking, you're going to start finding them. Okay. Going to give her a second to see if she has a specific question. I just heard categorically deny, so somebody's denying something. And then I'm hearing it's not your fault. Then there's a reference to 2 boys. Would anybody understand 2 boys? Hold on, let's get more information before I just give you that piece. I do hear I wasn't ready to go. There is an SH name connected to this, like Sherry. That could be Sherry who's alive. That could be Sherry in spirit. Desiree. Desiree, let me ask you this. Do you understand the SH name like Sherry? It could be SH or CH. And you said that, well, I'm getting a 17 for you, but I don't know if you've already said that. I know somebody said something about 17. I don't know if that was you, but I would make note of the number 17. I do feel like, yeah, you're carrying some serious burdens, obviously. Am I hearing guilt trip? Guilt trip. No, honey. I mean tonight in this feed here is so here's what she said. So this is what I'm responding to. This was her first time doing something like this. Well, all I'm saying, I feel like in this thread, and I'm doing this because it's on my side of my monitor here. Somebody had said something about 17, and I didn't know if that was you that said it. Oh, the 17 was my daughter. That's Sherry. Okay. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you. Okay. Hi, Miss Kim. Um, Gosh, Desiree, it almost feels like I hit a wall with you, but I feel like there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place for you. You've experienced a lot of difficult stuff in such a short time. I would suspect you feel a little bit drained. Yeah. Would you understand that? Oh, yeah, this is a heavy one. Yeah. So for those who just popped in, hi Tanya, hi Rebecca, hi Dallas, Danielle, Josie. Um, Kind of visiting with Desiree for a little bit. She's had some tremendous loss. And we know yeah, and then it feels, I keep getting this feeling of just being shut down. Like I can't call anymore. I can't do this. I can't do this. It just feels like this feeling of being shut down. But that's heavy grief too. I know. I thank you guys for being patient. Just gonna see if she's able to respond. Well, you're getting lots of love, honey. So I do hope you take time to receive that for sure. And it's really interesting because I felt like it was really important to do a live tonight. I'm doing a live for my subscribers after this. I'm only going to be on here for a few more minutes, but I kept this poll. So I feel like maybe there's some messages for you, but you do need to know that their souls are safe. I know you do have a lot. Honey, this might be something that you schedule a session for. It doesn't have to be with me, but this may be, also group counseling might be very beneficial for you. I don't know if you caught me saying earlier, but I did an event last night for survivors of lots of different tragedies, unfortunately, but grief, it's a grief support group. You might look that out. With such intense losses, having lost both two of your children and both parents within such a short time, but that might really benefit you finding a group, a support group that you can talk to. It just feels like a lot to unpack in the short time that I have, but you do need to know that their souls are safe. I think the biggest thing for you now is to start moving through the grieving process and make sure you're letting yourself grieve, giving yourself time and the opportunity to. Yeah, as you do, I would have a lot of questions if yeah, Holy Jesus, Holy Mary. Yes, yes, yes. But that would be a lot. That would be a lot, honey. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I would absolutely recommend that you schedule a session with a medium or a group counselor. And the medium doesn't have to be me. Find somebody that you're comfortable working with, and then schedule because there should be a lot of healing that comes from a session. If and when you're ready to do that. All right. I haven't even started the grief. Oh, it's kind of scary. Yeah, yeah. So, but you have to start. I say this all the time. You have to feel it to heal it. And the only way to move through grief is to feel the grief. And sometimes you would have to compartmentalize. Okay. Sometimes you can't take the whole piece of pie at one time. You might have to take a bite at a time. So that's where a good counselor can come in and teach you how to do that and how to open that up and how to store it when you need to. So all of that stuff. But you absolutely have to sit with that energy. Um, I think you'll be surprised where you can get to once you sit down and focus on that. Okay. But that's a big thing, honey. That's a lot. Okay. All right. So I am going to just ask again everybody to send Desiree just as much love and healing as you can. And Desiree, I would just ask that again you receive this when you can. And it may sound funky, hokey, weird, woo woo, but it doesn't matter what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't have to tell anybody you're doing it. Just sit on the bed and do it. Yeah, you're completely supported by all the people here. I can tell you that. Um, so I am going to have to close here. So I didn't want to end it on this note, but that's okay. This things happen the way they need to. So maybe somebody else needed to hear this as well. But just know how loved and supported you guys are. Okay. And I want to also throw out here real quick. We are given this thing at birth called dominion. Okay. It is a basic law of the universe. We humans have dominion. And as long as we know we do and we have control over ourselves, that's when we know how safe and powerful we are. Okay. All right. So I know, guys, I apologize. I am going to close here though. I do have, to pop out. So, I will just see if there's any quick messages for anybody. So the number that I'm going to give everybody for today is the number 5, and that is change. And so what I hear is swift change coming for many. Oh, I will tell you too. I don't know, they're pulling me Libra Scorpio. I hear ride the wave, ride the wave. Don't try to make changes right now. Just kind of ride the wave. There's also reference of signing contracts. So be careful and just kind of read through if you are signing something right now. And then I'm going to end it just with gratitude. Make sure you're showing gratitude for everything you have, everything that, even things you don't have if you want them. But show gratitude. Gratitude is going to be incredibly important. All right, you guys. So sending you lots of love and have a wonderful evening.